Okay, there's marketing and there's branding. Branding, marketing. Marketing, branding. Okay, what's the difference and what do you really need to know? Well, today you'll find this out and much more. Hi, my name is Sherman with LYFE Marketing, a digital marketing agency that helps small businesses grow. Today, I'm going to fully explain the differences between marketing and branding. By the way, if you're new to our channel, then please be sure to subscribe to our page so you don't miss out on future content that can help you grow your small business. Also, if this video is valuable to you in any capacity, then please smash that thumbs up button for me below. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and talk about marketing versus branding. We'll start with branding. Okay, so what exactly is branding? The answer isn't so clear. According to Google, branding is the action of marking with a branding iron. What? Okay, let's read their second definition. Branding is the promotion of a product by means of advertising and distinctive design. All right, not so bad. Let's look at what Branding Mag has to say about this. They say branding is a marketing practice in which a company creates a name, symbol, or design that is easily identifiable. Okay, let's stop here for a second. So far, we've heard that branding is 1, a marking, 2, advertising and design, and 3, a name or symbol. One consistency we can see here is that in all definitions, there are some element of creative design in it, whether it be a mark, symbol, or illustration. But surely branding is way more than this, right? I mean, there has to be a reason why they didn't just call this art or graphic design. The reason why is, well, branding is much deeper than that. Branding is a big deal. So let me go ahead and tell you what branding actually is. And as much as I'd like to tell you, I learned this in my marketing class in college, well, I didn't. I learned what branding really meant from a branding agency themselves. So this is the real definition of branding. Branding is a person's gut feeling about a product or service. Branding is an emotion that someone has about your business. Okay, so you probably think I'm full of it, don't you? I'm not. Let's do a test right now. Take a good look at this photo of Spirit Airlines. Okay, now take a look at this photo of Delta Airlines. Now be honest, which one of these make you feel better? Which one do you trust more? Which one were you happier to see? If I had to guess, I'd probably say you lean more towards Delta. To me, their branding captures a feeling of reliability and trust. Look, I can't explain it, it's just how that image makes me feel, okay? All right, now let's look at another one. Here's an image of Yahoo's search engine, and here's an image of Google's search engine. Forget about which one you actually use today, just for a second. Looking at these images, which of these speak to you more? If I had to guess, it would be Google, primarily because people use search engines to find information. And Google search engine makes this very easy. They remove all of the other news, ads, and other things that Yahoo does on their homepage. Google will only show you ads based on what you're actually looking for. Okay, with that said, let's look at our last example here. Samsung versus Apple. Now, which of these brands tug on your heart the most? The answer really depends on what you're into. If you're wanting innovation, Apple's branding might speak more to you. Not because they actually are more innovative, but just take a look at their brand. It spells innovation. What tech company do you know that has an apple as their logo? Meanwhile, if you're wanting reliability and arguably better features for less money, then Samsung might pull you. There are a handful of people that love Samsung products. And when it comes to phones and computers, I'm not one of them. All right, let's bring branding to a close with some major points here before comparing it to marketing. As stated, branding is the feeling that people have when they encounter your brand. Now, branding is an art, not a science. It involves choosing the right colors, symbols, messaging, and design for your company. To do this correctly for your business, you can use a website like Brand Personalities to first identify your brand archetype. A brand archetype is basically a character that defines your brand's personality. It takes a certain personality to spark emotions for a very specific group of people. This takes you really understanding your customer avatar and who exactly you're trying to resonate with in the first place. So be sure to carefully construct your branding with brand archetypes and your customers in mind. But branding is much bigger than this. Every single thing your business does has a branding impact. Your marketing, your solutions, and especially your reputation. You can have a great brand design, but still have horrible branding. Just take McDonald's for example. McDonald's branding is pretty good, to be honest. They're playful, spontaneous, and funny. This is evidenced by their Instagram page. McDonald's is very consistent in their brand archetype, color scheme, and messaging. Okay, so what went wrong? Well, none of this matters if your customers find out you've been feeding them pink slime for the past few years. And when food documentaries start coming out that suggest you're basically killing people by injecting them with processed foods, loads of sugar, and those salty French fries that everyone loves. McDonald's reputation took a huge beating over the years, but they have been recovering by making several adjustments to their menu and ingredients. Nonetheless, I say all of this to say that you can have the best brand design in the world, but still have horrible branding due to everything else not related to design, like your reputation. All right, so by now you should have a general idea of what branding is, but you may still be wondering what exactly is the difference between branding and marketing. So let's go ahead and get into that. Branding is a subset of marketing. It is an aspect of marketing, but it is not the only thing marketing is concerned with. Marketing's primary focus is to communicate your value to your customers. Branding is simply the ways marketing communicates to your customers, but is not the only way to communicate to them. Your products and solutions communicate value. Pricing communicates your value. Your advertising and promotion channels communicate your value. Even your website and geographic location also helps you to communicate with your customers. Branding helps you present your marketing message in the best way possible to aid marketing in its attempt to communicate directly with your customers. A great marketing value proposition with a crappy website, blurry logo, and weak messaging can be just as harmful to your business than helpful. Both marketing and branding depend on each other in order to be effective. So to learn more about what marketing is really about, then check out my video on why is marketing important. In other news, let's go ahead and recap today's episode so you can start working on your branding or marketing strategy. Today's episode was focused on one simple question. What is the difference between marketing and branding? As discussed, branding is the feeling people associate with your business, while marketing helps communicate that feeling and ultimately your business value proposition to your ideal customer. As discussed, when it comes to branding, it's important for you to keep in mind that everything your business does can impact your branding. Yes, your logo and design is important, but none of this matters if your customers aren't happy in the first place and you have a terrible reputation. So you need great marketing to supplement your branding. Likewise, great marketing with horrible branding won't do you any good either. No one will buy from a business they don't trust or that flat out looks unprofessional. So the best solution is then to carefully build both your brand and your marketing. All right, that's it for today's video. If this video helped you in any capacity, then please help me out by hitting that like button below. And also be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future content that can help you grow your business. That's it for today. I'll talk to you soon.